So I'm really hoping Protoss advance here. The winner of this is going to play against Best. So I would obviously favor Best against both these players. So I do think we will have a Protoss advance. It looks like Pure is going to be red in the bottom left, and that leaves Type B and I guess it's white down there in the bottom right. And this is of course going to be Holy World.
Yep, the usual Holy World, and I'm excited about seeing a Protoss game on Holy World. Holy World has had a couple Protoss games versus Zerg. Ironically, there's been 0 Protoss versus Terran on Holy World yet, so we have no idea how that plays off. The Protoss versus Zerg has been 2-2, so it's complete 50% once again, not including this game. So, you know, not really any advantage there. Obviously, there's not really enough to be played to have any sort of advantage right now. So, Steve, I'm going to be relying more for the Protoss builds. That is his race of choice, mine being Zerg as well. And, Steve, is there anything peculiar with a probe going out early like that?
Nope, that's just going to be the first pylon out, probably for a fast expand, pylon on 8, and he's going to send that probe out to go scout out his opponent and see what he's doing. And I do want to mention, again, as I was talking about the races, hey,
I want a hot dog.
More
hey
white people again. It's amazing. And that guy's like, oh, gosh, I'm not with him. I'm so not with
Who
this
is
guy.
this guy? Followed me.
Looks like we are going to see a 9 pull, actually. So that is actually pretty early for Zerg, Type B, to getting 9 pull. He's going to want to put a lot of pressure on.
Actually, that would be considered an overpull because he got the overload
just
first.
Barely? Well, whatever.
Right.
So he's going for a quick pull. Of course, the probe's already in there, though, so Pure's going to see exactly what's going on. And I did want to mention just the players that have made it out so far that are going to go on to the round of 16 of the OSL, just to show how few Protosses there are. The only Protoss that's made it out so far is Backhoe. We have Lita, Zero, Gogo, Quasin, Effort, and a little bit of a spoiler, but Yellow made it out of his group, and Up Magic, like he just said, I guess Up Magic made it out of his group. So it's all Terran and Zerg. That's it. Terrans and Zergs, with Backhoe being an exception. So I'm really rooting for some more Protosses to get in there to make it more interesting.
Right, and I'm rooting for Backhoe just in general because he's got a name with Ho in it, which is just awesome. So there's a fast expansion as accurately predicted. We did see a lot of gas going on with the Zerg. They got gas quickly. I mean, not like faster than normal, but it does mean they're probably going to try to tech up earlier on and not just go, you know, like a double expand or anything like that, which of course is smart to go against the Protoss. You want to get tech faster. I mean, Protoss can get pretty dang strong towards the mid to late game, and so it's a good idea to get your tech out early. I'm assuming from the Zerg we'll probably see, well, I don't know if we're going to see something standard or not. A lot of times Zerg will go for like a Spire first just to get some Scourge out to kind of scout and also fend off Corsairs. We're going to see possibly some sort of trick.
Yeah, look at this. Type B trying to get his Zerglings through with this drone. If he can squeeze some Zerglings through, gosh, that's going to be so slow. And look at his face. He's not able to do it. This sucks because it's a lot of time wasting he's doing that. But if he were to do that, that would bypass right by the fast expand of Pure. And he does get 2 Zerglings through. This can really be problematic because Protoss's basic strategy is always around the fact that nothing's going to get past their wall there at the secondary. So it can really be problematic for Protos's. He's probably not going to have any cans in his main, at least for a little while, unless he just suspects something.
Look how many
this
he got
might be worth
through.
his time to do this. Type B does have 5 lings. It looks like, or 6 lings, yes, coming around back of the base. We'll see if they can do any damage. It looks like the expansion is going up now for Type B. And, oh, cannon up actually pretty quick. I'm almost surprised that Pure put a cannon up that quick in his main. I guess just in preparation for possible mutas. He does see the Zerglings coming in now. Zergling's probably going to do a lot of damage. He needs to focus fire on his probes. Looks like 1 probe goes down. 2nd probe's going to go down. 3rd probe goes down. 4 probes. Wow, and not a single Zergling lost yet. Pure could have done a better job of trying to micro his probes around. This could really hurt Pure. And now he's not blocking his cannon. He's got to defend that cannon with his probes. He doesn't. Cannon is canceled. This is terrible. 1 Zealot in the base. Gonna try to defend, but you can see Pure a little bit apprehensive, not feeling too good about that. That's a lot of probes lost against the Zerg player, and now immediately Type B getting down a 2nd expansion in his lair, so he's actually going to be probably ahead of the Protoss, considering how many probes he's killed. So definitely evening it out in terms of Zerg having an even economy, if not a better economy now than the Protoss.
Type B is actually double expanding, if I'm correct, which I did not expect him to do because he was getting gassed so earlier on. But he's done enough damage to Pure, and I must say, Type B, wow, getting another probe. I'm pretty impressed. I mean, Type B is not the greatest player, and I'm impressed with this play. This is obviously something he's practiced, and I mean, he was able to trick the Zerglings, 6 Zerglings in the course of maybe about 30 seconds, which, I mean, just completely caught Pure off guard. So Type B, a double expand, going to get the economic advantage big time over Pure here. So if this does go into the mid-game, which it should, we are going to see Zerg come out very, very strong with, you know, he has the ability to do like a 3-hatch build if he wants to, or even go into the wonderful Sauron Zerg we see so much of. And great job, Type B, only losing 1 drone there, I believe.
Yeah, Type B did a better job with his drone micro as opposed to Pure's kind of failed probe micro there. I think it was a good idea of Pure sending that Zealot in. He might even want to send another 1 or 2, just because Type B has double expanded. He's going to be building a lot of drones probably for a little while, so I do think a quick, you know, Zealot attack would help Pure, but obviously Pure's timing is going to be thrown a little bit back because of this, and it looks like we do see the Spire going up, so probably going to be some 3-hatch mutas coming out pretty quick. Good surround on that Zealot, almost takes it out. Again, it's going to probably play out pretty standard from here, but Pure is just not going to have the minerals that he normally would have had to build those Zealots, you know, to upgrade his +1 attack, which we see hasn't upgraded yet. Citadel going down actually a little bit later. Usually you see Citadel pretty quick after the Stargate, but that's not going to hurt him too much, except he is going to have speed a little slower on his Zealot, so his push might be, again, a little delayed, and that's just giving the Zerg player more time.
Yeah, I think in